Hey guys, I want to do this video to encourage the body of Christ that you are not alone. We are all suffering. There's something that was there's a squirrel. I bet he's gonna come over here. There is something that has brought me some pain, some hurt, that I won't mention or get into. But we all experience pain and hurt, especially in this hour, in this day. And started my day out great. And as the day progressed, started feeling some hurt and some rejection, and I decided not to talk about it. I decided God has me. I surrender it to Him. And the thing is I said that, but I didn't surrender it to Him. I didn't talk to Him about it. I just said, I'm not going to dwell on it. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to, and there's a reason why Jesus said to confess your sin to others, and it will bring healing. Now, He didn't say that it would forgive you of your sin, because only God can do that. But to confess your sin, and not that this present thing I'm going through is sin. It's a pain, it's a hurt, it's a rejection. But I believe that still applies. We are to confess our pain and our hurts to those who we can confide in and trust. And in my instance, it was confiding in my husband about it. And instead of going to him, because I didn't want to burden him with it, I said, oh no, I've got this. I'm just not going to dwell on it. I'm not going to think about it. I'm going to give it to God and just keep going. But I didn't give it to God. And I instead allowed it to consume me. And my husband was like, are you okay? And it was like the Lord was saying, talk to him about it. So I told him, and he didn't have to say anything. He literally just grabbed my hand and held it while I cried. And that was healing. That was healing. And let me tell you why. When you talk about things that hurt or bother you and you don't bottle it up, that pain, that hurt loses its power over you. And I already knew that, but for some reason, I reverted back to the natural way, man's way of dealing with it instead of combating it how Jesus said to. And because, for some reason in my head, I was thinking, when this pain and hurt rejection came this morning, I thought, I'm not going to speak a word. I'm not going to talk about it, because that will make it a thing. That will make it a problem. That will make it have power over me. It becomes then an issue, right? If you talk about it. And it's just not so, because when you do talk about it to someone you can trust, yes, bring it to the Father. Absolutely. He is number one. But in my case today, He allowed me, in His great mercy, because I decided not to bring it to him. Even though I said, oh, God's got me, I'm not going to dwell on it, I've got this, I still did not, and he's got me, but I still did not give it to him. And in doing that, it created a power over me. And so, with all that being said, God, in his mercy, brought my husband at the right time to say, hey, what's wrong? And I heard him say, tell him, just tell him. And I so didn't want to, because it's called deliverance for a reason. Deliverance is not fun. And yes, this is deliverance. It's not the manifestation of some crazy spirit. No. It's literally you putting yourself in bondage because for whatever reason, when we're supposed to confess it to Jesus and those that he's placed in our lives, like for me, my husband. And he said, talk to him about it. He gave me mercy and compassion and was just like, hey, listen, you're not going to talk to me about it. Talk to him about it. So I did. And immediately there were tears, but immediately there was healing. And he just grabbed my hand. He didn't say nothing. He just grabbed my hand. So I hope this encourages somebody. My son's in the background getting mad because I'm taking too long. So I'm going to make this quick. I love you guys. Whatever you're hurting or whatever is bothering you, whatever is holding you captive right now, give it to God. Don't do like I did. Literally reach out to the feet of Jesus and give it to him. Talk to him about it. And if you're not there yet, speak to someone that you know God has placed in your life that you can trust. I love you guys. God bless.